James Sonny Fraser was born at Seaview Country Club in nearby Absecon, New Jersey, August 4th, 1916, in a house on the First Fairway. Born the son of Millie and James Fraser, Seaview's golf pro, and younger brother to Leo Fraser. Sonny quite literally grew up on the golf course. He was known as a golf prodigy by the age of 7, and by 12, he was setting records on the Seaview course. After the death of their father in an automobile accident, Sonny and Leo were looked after by Seaview owner Clarence Geist. They were encouraged to pursue golf and the business of golf as their careers by Geist and their mother, the game having been so good to their father. Under Geist's tutelage, Sonny began formal tournament play training at 14 and tied his father's course record of 67 soon after. He was ready to go up against the best of the best. Sonny became known as one of the biggest hitters in the game, playing in hundreds of exhibition matches and charity events. His big swing and bigger personality always drew a crowd and made him many friends, both in and out of the golf world. Sonny switched gears in 1939 to focus on business in Atlantic City and took up a post as secretary to Frank Hap Farley, the political boss of Atlantic County. Sonny was as keen a player in business and political circles as he was on the course, using his wit, friendly nature, and quick business mind.
I say my dad was gregarious. I think Sonny was just gregarious on steroids. I mean, everybody just loved him. He was always the good guy.
Unfortunately, Sonny was diagnosed with Hodgkin's disease at the outbreak of World War II and could not enlist. Instead, he put his administrative skills to use and served with distinction on the War Manpower Commission.
He had this disease, so he couldn't go in the service. So he did a lot of exhibitions around the country to raise money through war bonds. And as his popularity grew, he got into politics.
Always looking for a way to stay involved in golf, Sonny put together a group of investors and purchased the Atlantic City Country Club in 1943, where he would be named president. After a successful 2-year stint at that role, all the while developing the Atlantic City racetrack, Sonny and his investment group would sell the club to his older brother Leo in 1945 upon his return from war in Europe. Sonny's circle of friends included Bob Hope, Bing Crosby, and many more.
I know when Sonny did his exhibitions and was in California a lot, that's where he met Bob Hope. That's where that relationship started. He also dated Doris Day, and my sister has a love letter from Doris Day to Sonny.
He was a friend, a confidant, and frequent advisor to the social elite of Atlantic City and beyond. With the racetrack underway, Sonny was nominated as the Republican candidate for Assemblyman and elected to the New Jersey State House of Representatives in 1947, a post he would be re-elected to again in 1949. Sonny was popular with his constituents, having made public safety the centerpiece of his political tenure. 1947 was an especially busy year for Sonny, as it was the year that he, along with his brother, created the Sonny Fraser Invitational Tournament.
The important thing was not for just a great player, it was for the amateur that had a 15, 16, 20 handicap could also compete. And people just loved it because it was real, true competition.
Even with Hodgkin's disease taking a toll on his health, Sonny still managed to keep up his golf game, playing in charity tournaments regularly, as both a personal and athletic challenge.
He was sick, very sick, from age 27 or 28 years old on, so he couldn't compete very much. But Sam Snead has told me personally that Sonny would have been one of the greatest amateurs who ever lived.
In 1947, the Philadelphia sports writers named him the most courageous athlete of the year. And in 1949, he was named the most outstanding young man in New Jersey. He was also elected to the position of president of the Atlantic County Cancer Society. The following year, he was named Speaker of the Assembly of New Jersey, a post he tried to resign from due to his illness. The governor would not accept his resignation and tried to get him to return to Trenton after the summer recess. It was a move that never happened. Sonny died at the age of 34 on August 29, 1950, at his home in English Creek. His legacy at the Atlantic City Country Club continued in the James Sonny Fraser invitational tournaments for decades after his death. And the Sonny Fraser Room here in the clubhouse continues to host the best and brightest of Atlantic City's political and business circles. Atlantic City Country Club's Sonny Fraser.